Sports Vibes.
I will blow your mind. What song is that?
That's that green.
Agree
It took you how many years for your head to
process it.
for your head to
Oh
calibrate?
yeah, what song is?
You feel the nice
See person wey know song.
Yeah.
Yes or no, Banking of the U.
Which song is that?
That's
What? There's no way that's not that. Are you okay? John? I even thought that it was the Nokia.
you would think now.
The Nokia.
You would think. Do you know how many places that blow your mind has happened? You did not
What
use
is
the
blowing
tune
his
that
mind?
Green used.
This one looks like it. This one
This is it.
Yeah, what's the difference?
I love my dad.
We know what I
Yes. No. Yes.
What do you do?
If we do a lyrics competition, I trouble here.
Thank God that music is not our strong suit.
No, I can sing.
And entertainment.
If this was a music podcast,
I would have won.
we would be out of a job.
Now I would have won.
One what? Maybe jail time.
No.
No.
It is going to be a music podcast. Alaji would have land camera or something.
No, in our mind, they are recording. It's a lie.
Solomon is a gospel artist.
No, Solomon is an all-round singer.
As well as I am.
Eh? Okay.
I sing. I'm a very good singer.
Okay. Oh.
I can prove it here.
You can
He wants to prove it.
you
to
can
himself.
sing in prison.
No,
Don't worry.
I'm not singing. I'm just.
Do you know the song this guy
If you want me to sing,
He's
listen.
behind that woman that sings.
Wait, Kenny.
Ole Beluwa, ole.
So if you want me to sing, just drop
Beluwa.
comment. Just drop your comment. I'll be seeing this on the comment section.
You
tell
sing.
me. Yes, I'll be seeing it there. So just tell me the song you want me. Any genre, whether hip hop or R&B.
Okay.
Just
I want
name
you
it.
to sing soul.
Soul. Oh my soul.
Please. Welcome to Sport Vibe, hey. Welcome to Sport Vibe. Everybody's on sports. This is not it's a sports podcast, and thank God that we are all sports journalists. That's why we are here. Like I said, if this was a music
The
podcast,
fast as zero of Nigeria.
we would all be out of a job. We would have had to sell.
Sing soul. He said, "Oh my soul."
We would have had to sell all our equipment to pay salaries. But thank God that we are actually good at our regular job. So welcome again to episode 20.
Yeah, it is.
Gang. Many have been cancelled before episode 10.
Yeah.
Many have died.
Many couldn't survive.
Many have impregnated women and run away.
That's not
Many
a
are
bad-
going to
that's not a
pregnant
bad
women
thing.
around them.
That's not a bad thing.
Anyways,
How many of your children don't know you?
Let's start from Okeo.
Welcome.
They've killed a lot of people.
Hey.
You understand what you just said?
I don't care. Kennedy is here.
Yeah.
John Ojatunde is here.
Oh, shaking it.
Which one is no shaking?
Mr. Deep there.
Voila.
Solomon Edibe is here. In his Puja inspired outfits. I don't understand it, but it is happening.
I think the artistic world allows for creativity.
Expression.
And it took it to- The only thing we would have done for me is just that either an Abeti Aja or Gomika.
Oh, yeah.
That would have molded.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Hey, most importantly, Tony is here by the way. Most importantly, the rest of you, our viewers, are here. Shout out to everybody that brings this to your screens. You're watching this on your way to work, on your way back from work, at home, chilling. Grateful for life, grateful for breath in our lungs, grateful for opportunities to talk sports with our guys, and grateful for having you here as well. So let's dive into it. 2024 Olympics. Grateful to all of you that are out there. Just try your best.
Grateful for the 2024 Olympics.
Make Chelsea not sign you, and then we just because Chelsea. That's the latest. That's the latest pandemic now.
Chelsea signing someone.
You can just be buying Akara on the roadside, and a van will pull up to your side.
Have you seen that skit where they are talking about Chelsea signing? So a Korokwe boss just parked somewhere, and that's Olboli and and his team, and they just come out. You know where this guy stands because I don't know that. He just went to that.
10-year contract.
And he grew Chelsea player. When I signed the contract, they sign all sorts, all sorts. While that journey
Now,
was.
everyone wants to guess the exact number of players that Chelsea have signed since 2 years ago that Todd Bowley and them took Chelsea. The exact number.
Let me see.
That would be difficult. Because a lot of players are doing.
20. Wait. No, it's.
Everybody call your number.
I think 23-24 thereabout.
Your number?
Signed over 25. Just don't see 25 on the exact. Because this season alone, they've done 10.
They've done 11.
Your
11.
number? Solomon?
11 this season alone. Yeah, okay, let me just go on the high and say 10.
Alright, Solomon is the closest. Probably because he's a Chelsea fan. But Todd Bowley and them have signed 35 players in the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
A
Confirmed.
total combined of.
Yeah, like
35 players, over a billion pounds.
Of course.
So
Over a window, this is 600.
35 players signed in 2 years and counting because
others will join.
others
Joao
will still join.
Felix.
Joao Felix is the pipeline.
Victor Osimhen.
Victor Osimhen will still join. I know Victor Osimhen will join. Last day of transfer this will happen.
Arsenal is coming.
Exclusive. You heard it here first.
First, yes.
Now what?
Chelsea signed Victor Osimhen.
Okay, so now, because I heard you on that platform where you said you seem to have lost interest in watching Chelsea.
Yeah.
So if Victor
Which
Osimhen
platform?
on another platform, yeah.
I thought now don't be us get am. Why God they talk like say
Well,
we I do am.
well,
We all have a radio show.
Show,
together.
yeah, Pine Spot, yeah.
We all have a TV show together. So this is what we do for you. I don't know why he done his idea. I say we are his children. He only hides his children.
No. Well, what happened was
so
when he started,
before I
when he started, he had to be hiding from his other.
so I don't. So now if Victor Osimhen eventually joins, maybe it might ignite your interest back in watching the club.
Hey, I cited an example now, like the friendly against Inter Milan, 13 shots, 7 on target, 1 goal. You need a striker. Striking is actually the issue. So when
What if the striker comes in and is made useless? Like chances.
no, it's not. Again, if you watch, if
chances
you watch
have
Chelsea,
been
chances
created
have been
as well.
created. Converting it as actually the issue.
Alright.
So they seem to not agree fully, but it was the show to go on.
Me, I don't care. Like that's why I'm like anything you say about them.
How can you in 2 years have signed 35? See,
I
you
mean,
know,
And
Payment,
the squad is worse.
in all
Yes.
of the
That
years,
is what
I
2
can
years
bet
ago.
you today. Club stayed 9 years. Club did not
Sign up to 25 players, yes sir. Yes sir.
Oh, there's a particular trend going on on Twitter now about the post that confirmed that Chelsea have signed 35 players. So fans of clubs are going to check who their signing was 35th signing ago, and Chelsea's 35th signing ago was 2 years ago. United's own was Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, that was far back.
That's United's 35 signing ago was Schweinsteiger.
I didn't check City. Did you check City?
No, I did not actually check City. Let me see if I can find it. But that in the
What
course
was
of
Chelsea's signing?
It was 2
that's
seasons ago
Todd
now.
Bowley's first signing.
Signed it.
Who was
I'm
that?
trying to remember the name.
What was the actual first
What?
signing? I think it was.
And Bastian Schweinsteiger was under Osimhen. So,
I think it was Kalidou Koulibaly. I think Koulibaly was the first player
No,
they signed.
no,
Is
no.
it that Koulibaly was telling? Those were.
Todd Bowley's
Yeah, I think the
First signing.
first signing that Chelsea made in the Todd Bowley era, either Koulibaly or Sterling. It's one of those two. Or it could have been Kalidou. Look, it is a shit show over there.
So,
Right.
Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling.
Sterling.
Let's talk Olympics. Finally over. 3 weeks of incredible fun.
Yes.
I've been critical of the Olympics organizations wise and saying just because I believe that that's how they would have talked about if it was an African country that messed up so many basic things in organization and caused so many issues. Athletes having to sleep outside, the last minute rule change about if you don't go with the team bus to the stadium, you would have to walk to to the
About
training
an hour
center,
walk.
which we hear is what stopped Sherika Jackson from Shelly and Fraser Price. Shelly and Fraser Price from
Sherika had to
from
make
Jamaica.
it, over.
from participating. Lots of organizational issues. Yes, but the actual games themselves,
Yes.
Wonderful.
Superb,
incredible.
superb,
Yeah.
superb.
And I will go out on a limb and say this is probably the best Olympic Games me have watched past time. And
How
maybe
many have you watched?
that's the context I want to add now, because I know that some of you here are quite old. I'm sure you.
No, he
watched-
saw the 1990.
No, I'm sure you watched the first Olympics.
Oh, he was there.
Let's him lie now. Is it me that indulging this idiot?
Hey now.
Ammunition.
What year was it?
It's usual.
Your grandpa was involved.
No, but I thought he was sounding like Aloma took him to the stage on that.
I don't know.
Aloma took your people.
I don't know. But yeah, my first Olympics.
Okay, the truth is,
My first Olympics was actually 2004. Was it Athens? I think it was Athens 2004.
you saw Athens 2004.
Yeah, I do. I remember it.
I bet from it.
I have vague memories of the USA basketball team losing. Yeah, I do remember that they lost. They lost in the semi-final
This is
actually
not
to
coming
Greece,
from you.
to
reading
Argentina.
on the thought.
No, obviously, eventually you did.
No, I meant
Well, I have-
this your memory. Yeah.
That's how
I
he
don't
would-
have
just
memories
has
of the
vague
actual
memories,
actual loss because 2004 I was still going there. 2004 actually. I was thinking of the 2002 World Cup. The 2002 World Cup, I watched it but I don't remember the actual action. I just remember watching it because the way we used to watch sports then, you watch it with your family. So you remember the
You shall know that you guys were there
you
watching.
know that everybody
something.
was there. And you even know it is the World Cup. You just don't remember details of how your World Cup. All those things. You come back to watch it. But so in 2004 Olympics, I actually,
It was still just getting first knowledge of what an Olympic Games is. Although I do have standard memories, like I said, USA, because it was such a big thing. And back then we used to watch sports together as a family, and not just now that everybody in your room, carry your phone, carry your
I
laptop.
think the way sports was then, the Nigerian community loved their sports.
Yeah.
After so many years of shenanigans.
And there was just only one TV in the house. Phones were not really a huge thing, so everybody has to watch the same thing at the same time. Now everybody has their own screens. You can
Used to be
so you do remember, even if you don't remember the actual what you remember, you remember the experience of watching it with people, because it's not just you that sits down at night. But so I remember that one specifically. I remember USA basketball team losing because it was just a big deal that these are the people that own the sports.
basketball.
They lost in the semi-finals to Argentina, ended up winning bronze, which was a monumental failure on their part. But from Athens 2004, Beijing 2008, obviously I definitely remember Beijing 2008. In fact, Beijing 2008, I received one of the biggest beatings of my life, because we played, was it a quarterfinal against South Korea or something? Who did we play on in football? I'm talking of football now. Nigeria, because we played at 2008. Those are the ones where
the Aigbeni said.
no. Was I going down?
No.
Those are,
Just check it out.
yeah, those were the games that happened early in the morning. So the final was early in the morning against
Yes.
Argentina. Di Maria with that chip against
Oh, okay.
our goalkeeper. I think in the quarterfinal or the semi-final.
Second.
Quarterfinal or semi-final, we had a game that was on Sunday morning, like 9 o'clock. And like I said, you watch sports with your family. My family are very, very religious. So even though they like sports, you go to church. There's no how. There's no how you
Just the way I didn't watch that Argentina
2005.
the World Cup. That World Cup where what's the The one, was it Batista that scored the goal? That the game ended.
Yeah, that's 2002 now.
Yeah, that's 2002
Yes,
World Cup.
that's-
Yeah. My dad, you know, grief also. The man told us that everybody is going to church. I even left church trying to hide the stick of honor.
That's exactly what happened. And that's why I will never forget the 2008 Olympics. Because I agree, I follow them go to church. We go to church early in the morning. We don't reach church like 7. Okay, I shall show face to let everybody know I'm in church. But once it was reaching like 8:45, because my church is not that far from the house, I just snuck off. To make matters worse, there was no light, so I even on gen without permission. I don't know if my grandma just sensed, because the adult church is different from the children church. So I don't know if my grandma just sensed that whether this boy could not go and go watch ball. Maybe someone of my neighbors called her and snitch. Generator you want it or I know it is one of those two things that happen, and I'm guessing it's one of my neighbors that called her. Ball never reach half time. I saw my grandma show up and beat the living daylight out of me, and then drag me back to job. We ended up winning. But I didn't watch it. But that's my memory of that one. And then so Beijing 2008, London 2012, Rio 2016, Tokyo 2020, Paris 2024. So that's like 5 Olympics. So I would say I guess more.
Don't try.
I guess more. So it's inside 5. This is the best one.
Church and I attended more Olympics than I watched.
Yeah, good for her now. Speaking of her, that one is good, but she's still. She's still there.
Yeah,
She's
very
still
there.
She's still there. She's still. Now wow.
Yeah.
Now wow. Yeah, speaking of a
How did you feel?
Nigerian legend like this.
No, she's that pretty.
No problem.
Yeah, she's that pretty.
Stick to your babes that don't know the meaning of transcript. best Olympics you watch? Do you people agree, yes or no? That's the whole point of like adding content. That me, that's the best Olympics I watch. Is that the same thing for you?
That's
Like
the
2024?
Okay,
From only the sporting perspective. I'm not talking
No,
about.
I think there was something. Maybe if I had a Nigerian context, it might not so much be that. Although you did not. London 2012 was something crazy. Maybe because it's London, but the sports turned up.
We were also medalists in London.
London, we were
medalists.
medalists.
So they had
That was
Nigerian
my
context.
If you had Nigeria not being, not winning medal, some might say, no, Olympics and Nigeria, participated and won something. Was London 2012 and then Atalanta 96. Those two Olympics.
It's actually Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Atlanta is a club in Italy. Atlanta is where I'm from in the
Atlanta,
USA.
Georgia.
It's where I am from, me and
Atlanta.
Davido. Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
No, not Atlanta. Atlanta.
I will Alana.
Say
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Don't let him struggle.
Atlanta.
Please.
Okay, go back to Atalanta.
Atalanta.
That's what I am.
And London 2012.
Breathing with all your strength.
I think both were special Olympics for me. Yes, I saw a bit of 96, but like this is a very big. I think that is why 96 was special. It was like my first full Olympics. Like, I was watching probably every angle, and then it was very enjoyable. Then for 2012, for the first time, a chunk of other sports and other participants from other countries got my attention. The 96, yes, I saw so many other sports, but the Nigerian angle really did draw my attention. But 2012, other pressures, like if they remove Nigeria from 2012, I'll still have had a beautiful Olympics. So I think those two.
For me, I think I agree with Kenny. London 2012. I think that was. Usain Bolt was one of those guys that actually gave me they gave me an Olympics to remember. They had to dig up a whole lot about the guy. I just fell in love with, because really athletics was not really. It wasn't really my thing. Other sports, I really don't pay attention to sports.
So many people.
That's the
football.
beauty of the Olympics.
Just football. The athletics, the Usain Bolt sold himself to the world. The name Usain Bolt became an household name in athletics because of his exploits. That was when I got to know some other athletes like Justin Gatlin and co. The Jamaican trio of
Oh,
Asaf, no,
Asaf Powell.
no, not Johan Blake. Was Johan Blake?
Hello.
Yes, Johan Blake.
Asaf Powell.
Asaf Powell, and what's the other
Castor.
guy? No, not Castor. There's this other person. I forgot his name.
From
But
Jamaica.
yeah, from Jamaica. No, not Castor. There's another person. There's another name.
Is that no?
A Jamaican.
Yeah.
Next, they are 4x100 meter team.
relay.
Nesta
Nesta
Kata.
Yes.
Kata,
Kata.
Nesta Kata, Johan Blake, Asaf
I'm
Powell, and
confusing the
Usain Bolt.
name.
That's
so much.
the 4.
Yes.
That was wow.
Kenny, I always say that. It's just like saying, if Messi and Ronaldo know the certain players would have won world best. So in that era, that's exactly what. Yes, that's exactly what happened to the likes of Johan Blake and Asaf Powell. They were so good. They were in their prime too, but unfortunately, there was Usain Bolt, who
Ashafa had won it.
I mean, it's just Blake. Asaba had already. Asaba was already a legend by the time Blake was coming. By the time Bolt was coming, Bolt even had spoken about, Asaba being one of the reasons why he wanted to represent. So, like, yes, he had incredible longevity, but absolutely for you and Blake. If he has every right to feel unlucky.
so lucky.
He would have been the greatest sprinter of his generation if not for Usain Bolt.
Yes.
And now people barely even
Remember
or talk about it.
So that's the London 2012. Amazing.
All right, so
No, it has to be
1926.
96. No. Mind this one.
What did you say?
He said 1926.
Yeah. 1926.
By the way, let's talk about art was stripped off because he had.
Do you know something funny?
Good.
You
And
see
guys,
this cloud thing, they will create a cloud that even evades us from some kind of discussion. This Nesta Kata's being stripped off his medal also affected Usain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Usain went to the
The
perfect
2008
3 Olympics, 9
Olympics,
medals. That's
it does not count for him.
But even I've seen IOC write about Usain Bolt, and they write a perfect 3. That is, he went to 3 Olympics, he won 3 medals in each. That is the 3 sports he participated: 100, 200, 4x1, 100, 200, 4x1, 100, 200, 4x1. But in the same vein, you'll be writing about Nesta Kata, and then you're talking about him being stripped. That means Usain Bolt got so perfect, and then the other.
I mean, on Usain Bolt's official pages, even on Wiki, it doesn't. They don't count the 2008 medal because
That's the 4x1.
but
yeah, for the 4x1.
guys, I just remember now Marion Jones.
Wow.
Oh God. I mean,
Yes, that was.
that's
You see,
oh my
from
goodness.
96, Marion Jones Cathy Freeman, the Australian, who wears like the head warmer. She's not a Muslim, but she came up with that dress, whatever. I don't know. If can you remember Cathy Freeman?
No,
she,
I can't remember, but
I remember
She and
that.
Marion Jones had this close, but there is something lovable about Cathy Freeman. She seems warm, she's less egoistic. Marion Jones is beautiful. One of the best smiles I've seen from athletes that I've watched over time. Beautiful.
she's also Marion Jones is also like the same attributes you're giving to the Cathy Freeman. Marion Jones too
Cathy Freeman,
exemplifies the same attribute.
Cathy Freeman is less.
But the problem she
she
had
doesn't want to be
was
the
that
Iron
the
Man.
problem she had was that she had almost everyone in her, not I must say, but everyone in her circle doing the sport thing were actually involved in jobs.
Do we have updated moments of the Olympics?
Yes, so
So I wanted to give a lot of us second because you chose the trash as well. You chose the trashiest moment possible.
And I still doubt if I can top that.
Trash as well. Just,
but
But
really, I think there are a lot of moments. I could just maybe just chop. I don't.
Probably pick one.
First, I think first the final of the men's final for me was
men's football.
Men's football. Yeah, the
Yeah,
men's.
yeah,
Sorry, the
yeah,
men's.
just the men's final.
Sorry, the men's
We had
football.
over 50
Yeah,
men's
First,
final.
the men's football final. I mean, it was a complete drama. It was, happy ending. That's why I was for the team who won.
Huh?
So for the team that won, it was a dramatic ending to the men's football final. I loved it. I remember we're in the studio, Yabatek Radio, where I and Solomon were discussing the game, and I thought it was home and dry for Spain, but France pulled on back again through Mateta's penalty and like game on 4-3, and literally Spain took that one. And also another moment has to be Tebogo. You know, that guy. That guy gave us something different.
Who are us?
Africa.
Okay, like
Africans,
all
yes,
themselves.
Africans, yes.
Or Olympic.
I mean, he said that what
No,
it's time for the
about as Africans.
He gave us
or
Africans.
Olympic
I'm saying Africans.
fan.
Okay. Africans. I'm saying Africans.
this time in the 200-meter final was the fastest in Africa. That's an African record.
Yes,
Uh,
and
and the first African to win the 200-meter men's
and the
final.
first Botswana, you know, to do that. Although they call it
I mean, it's the
Botswana.
first African.
Africa,
there.
obviously, the first.
So, and you know, come on. What actually came with that moment was he made, you know, when the press asked him that, I think you're going to be the new face of athletics. If you were, I don't know how they framed the question, but he said, I can't be the face of athletics. I'm not as proud and arrogant as Lars Noah. And social media was agog with his response. A lot of people forgot that English is not their first language. I mean, in Botswana. So sometimes when these people speak, when you quickly put it into context, you misquote or maybe you try to misrepresent.
What if he was saying?
No, I do agree with John in that regard. That a lot of people did not actually get what
what he was trying to say.
He was just referring to the fact that Laos has a more flamboyant personality,
Yes,
and actually
complete.
wants to be the face of athletics, while he just wants to be quiet, and that's the kind of guy he is. Leslie no actually have a good relationship. They've been running against each other since the juniors, since the under 19s. They've known each other for years. So pretty much everybody at that level has known each other for years. Actually, Steph Curry took the first 4 games of the Olympics off.
Yeah.
He was not present, was persona non grata, was getting criticized, in fact, for his lack of impact. But because the United States were winning, and does anybody want to guess why the United States were winning? The player that led the team in points scored, the player that led the team in rebounds, the player that led the team in steals, in blocks, the player that led the team in field goal percentage. All of this is one player.
But when it mattered most, Steph Curry showed up. That's
When-
what I'm
when does
concerned.
it matter most?
He mattered most.
If you don't get
It
to the
mattered
final,
most
it didn't
in
matter.
the semi-final, the
What are
final.
you saying?
What
See,
am
I've
what do you mean by what am I saying?
People say this,
Eh.
and do you know why? Most of them watch just the final.
Even in that,
Yes,
They did not even watch
see,
the final.
even in that
They heard
final,
about
even in
the
that final that it mattered most,
Mm.
apparently. Even in that final, it mattered most. LeBron still played pretty well. In the semi-final, when Steph Curry scored 34 points, and everybody was talking about Steph Curry, rightly so, because it was incredible, and it was a key reason they beat Serbia. LeBron just had a triple-double in that game.
Yeah.
There have been only 3 triple-doubles in the history of Olympics basketball, and LeBron just has 2
Of it.
of those 3. There is no comparison here.
There's no basis.
There is no.
As much as I love Steph and I love
It
what he
is.
brought to the
It
table.
is my.
But we're
It
talking
is
the
my
MVP of the
opinion
world
as far as I'm
And when it
concerned.
comes to
the finals,
And I don't think you want to contest. This is what I feel. Whatever you have said, I
No,
still
no.
don't. I
no,
still
one
don't.
of our guys,
No, I still.
who all of us have worked on that,
Uh,
he usually says something.
Mm.
He said in the presence of superior arguments
Or new information.
or new
At
information,
least
take
the-
it.
No, no,
But when it comes to basketball, the numbers are clear.
Listen, guys. That's
That's the thing about
I also
basketball.
How does a
watched it.
player lead his team in
Listen.
pretty much every major
About 6 games.
Listen.
every
Major
major
category.
statistical category?
I
And
also
again, he doesn't
watched.
deserve
I
it.
also watched these games that you're talking
Which
about.
How many of the US games you did?
No, at least I started watching from the quarters up to the quarters to semi, and from what I saw, I'm just telling you what I saw, and I'm putting perspective.
If you
and
started watching
perception
from
to
the
it.
quarters, you would not choose them.
And that's what I'm saying, that I chose it from where I started watching. So if
Wow!
you're telling me based on
No,
So let us award Steph Curry the special award, the John Ojetunde MVP of the final 2 games.
and truth is
that
this.
I watched.
And truth is this. Now you are talking about superiority. If you put this out as well, you have divided opinions. So if we are here and he's saying that it is LeBron James, he gave his argument. And I told you this is why I feel that.
What
So I feel that
what I'm saying is, I want somebody to put up an argument, because truly, I love Steph Curry. And when I saw the MVP, I was like, LeBron is the king, he does this and all of that. For all of their games, I did not watch any game in full. But for all of the beats, there is a way James, at his age, is present for the US team.
Even remove age.
No, I'm saying his age beats
Yeah,
like
no
always.
doubt.
He doesn't even play like
I
this.
understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying completely. But me, I even like to remove the don't even give
Yes, let's say
let us just look at
level
this
playing ground.
statistics for statistics. From the scrimmages against Germany, the South Sudan scrimmage where
Yes.
they needed a late LeBron point to help them win, and then you come to the actual competition, beat South Sudan like thief, beat Puerto Rico. They basically blazed
Through the group stage.
through the group stages, advanced, taking down everybody in their path with relative comfort and ease, up until they got to Serbia.
Yes.
They beat Serbia in the group stage by 28 points.
Yeah.
So Serbia came back and were shooting crazy for the first three
I think
quarters.
that's the way it should be. When you play a team once, second time it should be tough.
Let's Solomon, do you have a new moment we should transition to?
Let's try that thing. I actually love the semi-final match between Brazil and Spain, the women's football event.
Speaking of women, the women's basketball final. By the way, shout out to France.
Yeah.
Heartache. Lost the men's final. Lost the men's
football final.
men's football final. Lost the women's basketball final.
Yeah.
So 3 finals in
But
like
you
2
said
days.
it.
I knew they were going to lose that.
You said they were going to lose.
I knew they were going to lose that.
Yes.
And but the France USA, because France USA men, the final happened on Saturday.
The day after the
Saturday?
the women's
Yeah.
final was
Oh,
the day
Saturday,
after the men's
I'm
final.
asking you because you know what you're doing to the final. But like the men's final happened on Saturday and the women's final followed on Sunday. And that was even arguably a
So it
better
was
game.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
The men's football was Friday.
Friday.
So
yes.
3 days, 3 final losses. The women's basketball final was arguably even better than the men's basketball final, which is hard to even say because the men's basketball final was very, very good. But that women's basketball final, USA won by 1 point. USA won by a single point. Gabby Williams, you will forever be famous. She played basketball for France. Funny enough, she was on the reserves for London 2012 on America's track team because she finished 5th in the national trials. So 5th is not good enough to compete at the Olympics for the United States, but it's good enough to say, okay, if somebody gets injured, come with us. So she was at London 2012 as a reserve for America for track and field. And then she not only switched country, she switched sports and was still the MVP of the final. How incredible do you have to be that good at 2 completely different sports?
The last time I mentioned, I'm trying to recall his name now, who was a former NBA player, played for Houston.
Yeah. You mentioned it.
And then he switched from there after playing at that level, switched to beach volleyball, and he's winning gold. So
And
sometimes people switch.
Even Marion Jones too. She was a basketballer. She even played in the
Chioma Ajunwa played for Super Falcons.
women's.
Wow.
Yes,
Yes, she did.
Played football.
She
She
played
played football before.
92, 3, 4 before she switched to let me face tracks, and then she was doing a long jump and was doing track, and then she won gold in 96. It was crazy.
I mean, it's the same way versatility is something that is only seen in the most elite people like that. It's the same way, Kennedy balances being a top journalist and a top prostitute.
I knew when he started. I knew when he started. He was not going in the right direction.
My Olympics move.
You said the Olympics.
I thought we moved on from there.
Let's just do it more so we can
No,
move on
I'm not.
Okay.
to great artists.
I've got 2.
No, please.
No.
Can your moment be quick?
No.
If you no go quick, let us.
He doesn't do it quick. Yeah, you
It's
should
ping
know.
pong. See, I don't care if you're known for one
Is this
thing.
another story?
I don't care if you're known for one thing. As long as you do that one thing perfectly, as a country, I think you'll get my respect. Every day, all day. You can't talk about Jamaicans and put them on the discussion for so many sports, but you see that track. For Chinese, Japanese, that's their clan. when it comes to ping pong, it's from
Yeah,
there.
it's
And they make
what they know how to do best.
the women's final had Korea third, Japan second, China first. China 5 available gold, 5 available women. They won all gold. So it made a special moment for me. The way they played the service and all. I was lucky enough to watch about 4-5 finals. You know how they do double, single. That's how they play their final for men, women, and then the other side. Then the second moment for me is actually a short moment, but it got tears out of my eyes. It was when Toby Loba lost. Not Toby Loba losing, was the way Williams held on to her. 4 years ago, after she missed on the podium, that is, she finished 4th. Williams granted her, because she's like her closest friend, granted an interview that she doesn't care what medal she wins. She feels Toby is worthy enough to be on the podium, worthier than so many of them, because she knows the job. Now, 4 years on, Toby ran her first heat, was like looking so well, and then the second, she couldn't even make the final. And then interview after the final at the run, she still feels gutted. Not Toby Lover, I'm talking about William. So it really it was moments for me put together that was so emotional, and probably if some 30 years today I'm talking about the Olympics, that moment is one that will easily pop up in my head.
All right, so that's it for our Olympic stuff. We will not be remiss to not mention the breakdancer from Australia, who was so bad at breakdancing that they have now removed breakdancing from the Olympics for 2030. I'm not even joking. You can look this up. For 2038, breakdancing will not be an Olympic sport. This woman came. Apparently, she had a PhD in cultural movement, and she convinced Australia to let her go and represent them. They should pay for everything. I don't know how nobody said, okay, we'll see your PhD, but that's me. We'll see. They don't know you can study something.
If this lady can be the lecturer, imagine what she can do.
You can study something and not know how to do it. No, it's like nobody's aware, because even the other breakdancers were in shock when they saw this lady perform.
How can it be this terrible?
Now everybody should be dancing in your house. No Olympics for you people anymore. Well, let's. By the way, I confirmed the 35 signings, and we use that to segue into Premier League discussions right about now. Yeah, according to Skybet, even though some other sources have different information, but let's go with Sky. 35 signings ago for Tottenham was Tanguy Ndombele, 2019. For Arsenal was Matteo Guendouzi, 2018. Man City is Kyle Walker, 2017.
Oh,
Man U, they listed as Eric Mkhitaryan, 2016. Even though some other sources put Bassett Schweinsteiger. Liverpool, they listed as Christian Benteke. So Chelsea sold this 2 years ago, right? So,
And this one they are talking about 9 years ago.
that's what it was 2 years ago, right? By the way, I need people to stop this narrative. Again, we've somehow entered Olympics back, but very, very briefly. I need people to stop this narrative that Nigeria did not win any medal, because Yemisi Ogunleye of Germany won the gold in women's shot put.
For Germany.
Salwa Eid Nasser, which name is originally Ebelechukwu Agbapuonwono.
That girl, she did a 360.
She won silver in the women's 400 meters. Annette Echukwu-Nwoke, who actually was with Team Nigeria at Tokyo 2020 and was one of the 14 athletes that was carrying placard around.
Yeah, you don't go green, you don't go green. I'm sure you will say yes.
And she won a silver medal in women's amateur for the United States. Funny enough, she was actually born in America. She just decided to represent Nigeria. She was born in Ohio, decided to represent Nigeria. When we show, I think you say there's no place.
So if you were to be football, that's how her career would have gone.
Don't worry.
Because football now, if you
are representing
nationality, you are gone.
And this is where even for football we get medal. Like Olise, silver medal for France. Samuel Morodion, gold medal. Gold medal for Chelsea, but for Spain.
It's obviously Chelsea has been traumatized.
No, I was thinking about you.
Obviously,
Chelsea
is
Chelsea
traumatizing.
has collapsed. Barthélemy Chinyeze won a gold medal in men's volleyball with France. Victoria Owuruogu, bronze medal in 4x400 meter relay
What are you counting?
with Great Britain. Relax, calm down.
You are reading Nigerian born.
Bam! Adebayo, gold medal in men's basketball. So I count.
All these.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm asking one question.
It's Nigerians with
So-
medal.
So they will come and
I
so
don't.
they will come and present the medal to the president.
So
I don't even know why we have to come back to this
of
actually.
what use is, even if the ones that are born, the ones that represent Nigeria, of what use is their president? Premier reaction on Friday, Man United Fulham kicks off the weekend. Premier League football is back. They didn't even feel like it left that long, to be honest. First week of action, Ipswich Liverpool on Saturday, early kickoff on Saturday. Arsenal start their season at home to Wolves at the Emirates. Everton, Brighton, and Goodison, 3 p.m. kickoff. Newcastle, Southampton, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, and the late kickoff for Saturday is West Ham versus Aston Villa. On Sunday, it is Brentford, Crystal Palace, early London derby. The first big match of the season, Chelsea City. This is really big. This is a big match. Just
6-0.
just a game.
Just 6 games.
Just a game.
6-0.
And then on Monday night, it's Leicester versus Tottenham. So 10 games.
The Chelsea side that City could not defeat last season.
Don't
Come
let
on,
me
the
suffer.
please.
Let us permutations and projections. We'll go around the room on different. No too much analysis, just keep it short. First of all, who is winning the league? You do top 4, you do top scorer, you do relegation teams. So, league champions, European places,
Yes, and top
relegation
scorer.
and top scorer. So
Oh,
just
that's
break
good.
them
That's
down
good
to-
one.
So round the room, because we have a lot to get through and we have such little time. Just quickly, can you introduce John Edison, the Solomon himself?
I think league winner. I'll start with that. Maybe I'll go with Arsenal.
No analyze. We've heard it Arsenal. Let's go.
This is analyzed.
Okay, so go ahead.
I'll go with Arsenal. Top 4. In no particular order. Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool. I think I'll go with Manchester United. I'll put them there. And then for top scorer this season, wow, I think that's tough.
It's
I don't
tough.
know if Victor Osimhen comes in, he might just change the whole complexion. He might just change it, but still, I won't look past Erling Braut Haaland. I have huge respect for him, so I'll still stick with him. I'm not seeing anybody contesting especially. Therefore, relegation, Ipswich is one team that I feel will go back. Ipswich will go back, and Nottingham Forest needs to be careful. I also have feelings with about them. I think those are the two I can say probably I want to go with.
Choose 3 relegating teams, please.
I can't really go for 3. Let me see. What team do I suspect again? I'll stay with 2. Police not fear arrest me.
Very
I can't
unserious,
think
man.
with that.
John Edison, go ahead.
Yeah, team to win the league. Arsenal. Top 4 in this particular order: Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, and Aston Villa for my top 4. Then relegation, I think Ipswich and Leicester might likely go back. Then Southampton, I watched them in the Championship last season and they looked like, I don't know, but I just think that Ipswich, Leicester, and maybe it could be. No, I don't want to include Everton. I think I might just go with that same 3. I think 3 of them are likely to go back. The three
She
that
should
have got
Ipswich,
promoted.
Southampton, and
Yeah,
Leicester.
Leicester City.
Yeah, I haven't seen 3 of them go back.
Wow, interesting. Okay, for me, who will win the league? The reason I'm picking this team is simple because for a while now, anybody that wins the Community League will not win the Premier League. So I go with Arsenal to win the league. Top 4: City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Newcastle United. Top scorer Erling Haaland. Like you said, I quite agree. I quite agree that if the move bringing Osimhen to Chelsea happens, he will get a lot of fee. So that might just change the dynamics.
So
but
cute.
Since then, before that, let's stay with Erling Haaland be the top scorer. And for the relegated teams, I think Everton have been knocking on the door for seasons now. I think this is the season they will actually fall down. Then I had Ipswich and Southampton.
All right. League winners had to be beyond my assessment. Last 2 league winners for me. Top 4: City, Arsenal. I think United, Tottenham. City, Arsenal, United, Tottenham. Top 4. I think Liverpool are going to struggle this season. I don't know. It might not happen, but I just think so. Relegation. Yeah, Nottingham Forest. Ipswich, Southampton. I'll say pretty much just 3. Top scorer Haaland. There's no. I don't know why they call him.
It comes to Chelsea. He go hit it.
How many goals did Kopama score last?
23.
How many?
23?
Yes.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
No, 20 goals league.
No.
No, 23 now.
Yeah.
And Erling scored 26. And he's not a point man.
Until one of you finally decides to do your jobs and come up with trivia questions. Let nobody utter complaints about my question.
Okay.
If I hear one single complaint today, I feel deck you.
What's deck?
Please.
He gonna deck you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna deck you. Alana. Anyway. Because we are talking Premier League and ending the show Premier League, the trivia questions today, Premier League. And actually, more specifically, last season's Premier League. To jog your memory, how well do you remember last season?
Vaguely.
How well do you remember last season? Okay, simple question. And I'm throwing it to the 2 people over there because the question concerns your club. Only one team beat both Manchester City and Arsenal in the league last season. Who was that team?
I know this one already.
Is Aston Villa?
You do not know. You just bet.
I know it's Villa.
You just jump on.
No, it's the one that even said, I know the team. When they said they're asking both of us, why are you adding you know the team?
Yeah, did he mention it? He just mentioned that he knows the team. Funny enough, he might even have been wrong.
There's a full hour.
He might
No,
have
no,
said
I
it in
want
mind.
to say Ipswich.
But nobody go know. Nobody go know say he don't feel out for him mind. But anyway, yes, that's something that's absolutely the correct answer. Since both of them have answered, or John have answered, at least let Solomon didn't answer this one. There was one player that had an assist and an own goal in the same match last season.
Ouch. I have
Idea was a goal.
I have no idea.
Teacher, no call you.
Yeah, since you know the player.
He said you know the player.
No call me, call him.
You know the player, don't you?
Just give us the club.
We had an
It's a
assist.
This
Tottenham.
Serious.
That's the best. That's the best.
Is it-
club.
is it- is it-
Okay,
He's a Tottenham
Romero.
Is that your answer?
I
Yeah.
think it's
I think
Pedro,
it's
Pedro
Romero.
Porro.
Okay. What's the other answer?
Let's also.
Let's also.
You know that's what even.
That's it.
He's actually the place.
I know.
The answer is actually Sonny Yumin. Who was
Oh.
That's
in
against
the
Arsenal.
3-3 draw against
It's
Manchester
Arsenal.
City. This means why I thought that you would in December.
Yeah.
He scored the opening goal after 6 minutes, even things up with an own goal, and then later assisted Lo
wow.
Celso's goal in the second half.
Yeah.
So basically, scored a goal, had an assist, and
And also
So let me just complete it.
the perfect game. If you want to look at it that way.
It's the real perfect game.
One team considered 5 goals on the first and the last day of the season. Who was it?
First day.
And the last day. Only one
Yeah,
team considered 5 goals. First day, last day.
That was wait. Man City beat that team on the opening day. I think that was not now.
No, it's Burnley. They played Burnley and they opened.
Yes.
Burnley was 3-0.
But it was 3, it wasn't 5.
First game was 3-0.
It was 3, it wasn't 5. I wanted to say Burnley, but I remember it wasn't.
I think Sheffield.
Nah, it wasn't Sheffield. Ints is a team we've mentioned already.
Oh, okay.
But we've mentioned plenty.
Nottingham Forest. I know we're talking about Nottingham
Is
Forest.
it not now?
No, it can't.
The answer is Aston Villa. Aston Villa lost 5
To Liverpool,
to Newcastle
yes,
opening
yes.
day and on the last day as well. So that's. You want to do one more question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine that time, good evening never take over that first game.
No,
Yeah, it was there.
They lost at St. James's Park 5-1. I remember them getting tracked.
Okay, yeah.
What is their best Premier League season so far? Considering 5 for the opening and the closing day, that's rather.
The closing day, they were tired.
Final question, lads. Final question. Which team would have won the league if only goals by English players were counted?
If only.
Goals by English players.
Willie Watkins.
Did you hear the
Did you
question?
hear?
Oh,
I
sorry.
know that you are sleepy, but come on.
Sorry, again, repeat it.
Which team would have won the league if they only counted goals by English players?
Okay, by
So
English.
the logical way to approach
okay.
it is
you
The
know
team
that
with
team that has a
both
lot of
English players, yeah.
I think Chelsea.
correct.
Yes.
Obama, Gallagher.
Correcto.
Yes.
And by that logic, Tottenham, Fulham, and Wolves would have been relegated because they had the least amount
English
of goal
players.
scorers
English.
that are English.
Where would you play City? With Foden getting about 20 plus goals.
No one played for
They
in
sent
one season.
How many with
By English players, yeah. So at least Foden has about some English players in some teams don't even have up to total number of
Obama has
goals.
23, only for Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying.
Now had other people.
Anyway,
And
I
that's
think
that.
that we have come to the end of today's podcast.
Yes,
It's
thank
been
you.
a fun
Yeah.
hour plus, as usual, because it's us. Come on now. Sport vibe, baby.
Yeah.
What it is.
Fun broadcast, lots of
Yeah.
interesting conversations.
It's
Talk
always
Olympics,
deep. Always deep.
Top Olympics and Premier League. I don't know what that brother is doing over there, but good luck to him and
No,
people that love him.
It's really for
Sports
crude.
podcast is always deep.
He's looking for crude oil.
Yeah.
Crude oil. He wants to supply Dangote.
The way you are
refinery.
deep. Conley.
I'm deeper than you.
Conley.
Please, thank you very much if you rocked with us till now. We have to go. If you miss us, watch the previous episodes or watch this one. It's fine. It's on YouTube. It's fine. Yeah. We know they chop your data like that.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to drop your comments. John said he will sing for you in the comments. So. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to do that, but let me see.
The single one.
I'm very, very intrigued by the potential of John Ejetunde singing in the comments. But other than that, guys, stay safe.
Yeah.
See you next week. Do your best. Make Chelsea no sign.